Today we are going to start with Unit 1, Session 5, Types of GI pipe fittings. So this is how GI pipe looks like. So now let us study what is GI pipe. So GI pipe is a galvanized iron. It's basically an iron or a steel pipe that is coated with zinc. That process is known as galvanization. So this process of applying a zinc coating to the steel or iron is to prevent from rusting. The life and the durability of the GI pipe also increases. GI pipe is mainly used for distribution of water. These pipes are cheaper, lightweight and easy to handle. Let us discuss about the different sizes of GI pipes. GI pipes are classified into three grades on the basis of the weight per meter and inner diameter thickness. So the first one is light class A and its thickness is 2 mm. So it is marked with a yellow color as you can see it in the first picture, and the second one is the medium class B. Its thickness is 2.65 mm and it is marked with blue color. And the third one is heavy class C. Its thickness is 3.25 mm. It is marked with red color. So this is the basic overview of the GI sizes of GI pipes. So now we will discuss more about how the connection of two or more pipe is done. So for that we need to know more about the threads. Basically, in order to connect two or more pipes, a thread needs to be formed in the pipe. So now what is thread? As you can see in the picture, there are many circular rings around the pipe that is formed using a specific kind of a tool which we will discuss later in the chapter. So basically these are the threads. Okay, so this thread will work like a screw, like how we attach the machinery items with a screw. Basically thread will help you to connect the pipes that way. Okay, so first this one is the external thread and this is the internal thread, and this pipe does not have any kind of a thread which will not be possible for us to connect. Okay, so this is the basic overview what is thread. Okay, now we will learn about the tapping and the threading process. As we have already discussed about the thread, we will talk about how the thread is created. Okay, so there are two processes we are going to discuss now. The first one is tapping. Tapping is the process of making internal thread using a tap. So this is the internal thread. And what is tap? Tap is a tool that is used to create a thread internally. So next process is threading. Threading is the process of making external thread using a die. This is the external thread that has been created using a die. And what is die? Now die is a tool that is used to create a thread externally. Okay, so this is the basic overview of the process that we follow to create a thread. Let us now discuss the different types of tap. There are three types of tap. First one is the taper, second is the plug, third one is bottoming. While creating a thread, the taper is used first, the plug is used second, and the bottoming is used third. So you can see it in the picture. This is the taper that is used in the beginning while making a thread. You can see that it's the 5 to 6 teeth present at the tip is narrow, which will help to cut the thread easily. For the second one is the plug. You can see here that the 3 to 4 teeth is narrow, and for the bottoming only 1 to 2 teeth is narrow, as it will enhance the thread. So these are the different types of tap that we use to create the internal thread. Now I will be showing you where the tapping process is shown using the different types of tap.
मैंने वर्क पीस फंसा उसके अंदर टाइट कर लिया है वाइस के अंदर। अब मैं सबसे पहले क्या करूँगा, जो टेपर टेप रहता है उसको टेपर टेप को इसके अंदर से मैं डालूँगा। तो इसके अंदर मैं इसको टेप को डालूँगा। तो इसके पहले क्या करना चाहिए, थोड़ा सा ऑयल इसके ऊपर लगा लेना चाहिए। ठीक है, ऑयल लगाने के बाद सबसे पहले क्या करना है, टेपर वाले टेप को बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट ले जाना और इसको क्लॉकवाइज घुमाना है। इस तरीके से इसको पीछे भी मूव करना चाहिए। क्या रहता है, इसके अंदर जो चिप्स बनती है ना, वो आसानी से धीरे धीरे रिमूव हो जाए। तो हमेशा थोड़ा सा आगे पीछे घुमा कर ही करना चाहिए, इससे प्रॉपर तरीके से थ्रेड बनना चालू हो जाता है। तो ये पहला टेप यूज कर रहे हैं, वो टेपर टेप होता था उससे। इस तरीके से हम वापस लाने पर जो चिप्स रहती है ना, वो धीरे धीरे रिमूव हो जाती है।
So this is how the tapping process is done. Now let us discuss about the care and precaution measures to be taken during tapping. Use lubricant during tapping. Tightly hold the tap in a tap wrench. Choose right size of the tap and hole for which you want to perform the threading. Ensure that the whole tapping is to be done in a straight way. Hold the job tightly in the vise. Always hold the tap at the right angle to the job. So these are the precaution measures you need to follow during the process of tapping.